What's going on, guys? Riley here from RP Productions, and today I've got a pretty laid-back video giving some updates and also talking about how the Dodge Charger Scat Pack or Challenger Scat Pack does in cold weather and or snow. Now we'll get to the winter driving stuff here in a second, but first off I just wanted to say I apologize for not posting a single video last week because that was my finals week for college. Getting all my finals done, that was not fun, but all went well. Now it's time to make videos for the next like 30 days or so. I'll be off from school, just chilling, making videos. It'll be a great time. Now with that being said, the last video I posted, which if you go back was 2 days ago, that was at the Car Culture Car Meet, and that was where TJ Hunt, Christian Guzman, Joe Knows Best, all three pretty big YouTubers, they all were hanging out there. Bunch of really nice cars. I mean, anything from like, you know, the typical Camaro, Mustang, Charger to race car McLarens and Vipers, and just it was absolutely crazy. So if you haven't already, go check out that video. I spent a lot of time editing that video, and the video hasn't done very well in terms of view count. I don't really know why that one didn't do so well, but you know, really go check that one out. I'm really proud of that one. So now with the month being December, it is cold weather for many of my viewers, and I'm living in Houston, Texas, which really doesn't get that cold comparatively to the rest of the country. However, it froze last night. It'll freeze tonight. Right now it's 37, which is pretty cold for a normal day in Houston, Texas. So I'm not happy that it's 37, but I know some of you up north would be like, man, we would kill for a day that was 37. However, I've been getting the question a lot sent to me on Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube of how does a car do in cold weather with summer tires on it, blah, blah, blah. Can I still daily drive it? Can I drive this car in the snow? Is it something I shouldn't drive in the snow? Like, what should you do when cold weather months roll around? Now, obviously, being in Houston, Texas, I can't really give you personal experience of driving this car in the snow, but what I can give you is, I guess, like secondhand experience of what I've read online, what I've talked to people about, and also a little bit of common sense. So as I pull up here to the Taco Bell drive-thru, I will explain everything. So I guess this will be kind of an update on my tire setup as well. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have the Atturo AZ850 summer performance tires, which the reason I bought them is because they were absolutely so cheap. It was like, I think, $230 for 2 tires. Like I said, they're a summer tire, so really they're only meant for the summer. I had read on many Facebook groups that I'm a part of that these tires are great for the Dodge Charger and Challenger, so I figured, what the hell, might as well give them a try, and I am super, super glad that I did. As you can see here, the tread wear on them is really not that bad. I've done a full track day on them, doing like 5 or 6 like pretty hefty burnouts. I've driven them pretty hard, and they still are probably like 65 to 70% tread left, which is absolutely great from a soft compound, sticky compound summer tire. So if you're wondering if you should buy those tires or not, I'm still saying, heck yeah, go buy them. They have been absolutely great for me. I've had a lot of people go buy them because of the original video I made with them, and they're like, man, thank you for telling me about those. I saved myself a lot of money, got some good tires, and yada, yada, yada. So definitely recommend the Atturo Tires. I never thought I would be saying, go buy some really cheap tires, but like they have been really good. With that being said, there is one little problem that they have, as well as pretty much every tire will have, that's a summer rated tire, and that is when you're driving in really cold weather and it's raining outside. That's when they start to slide around a little bit. The other day I was seeing, you know, what the limit was. If you normal drive with them, you won't notice anything out of the ordinary. However, I was screwing around, I was like, whoa. However, I was screwing around with them, and I was like, you know what, let's see what the limits of these tires are in cold and wet weather, and it's pretty easy to reach that limit. So just be careful with them, and don't be stupid, and you'll be fine. So if you're somewhere in the southern US and maybe even the middle part of the US that doesn't get a lot of like snow and stuff, yes, you can daily drive on summer tires all year round as long as you're careful in the winter months. I mean, just, you know, you have to know your limits, and you have to also know the car's limits. You have to realize that this car has just under 500 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque, which is a lot of power for a snow vehicle. Like, generally when you go to snow places in cold weather, you want something with like snow tires, you want something with not a lot of power, that way it's easy to drive, because this car can be a little twitchy down in the lower RPMs, or the lower gears, just because there's so much torque down there. So you just have to be very, you know, you have to manage your foot very well when you get in those situations. But the short answer is yes, it can be done. You can drive this car in cold weather and not have a problem. Now, for some people that are asking, can I drive the car in snow? Let's say if I go buy some winter tires. Theoretically, you can. Ooh, I got an order now. Hey, good, how are you?
I'm great. What can I get for you?
Let's see, can I do the steakhouse nachos with the,
Want the combo with the large drink for just $1 more?
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so like I was saying, theoretically, yes, it can be done. You can drive the car in snow, but I don't know why you'd want to. Number one, you're having to, you have to weigh the risk and the reward. The risk is you're in a place where people are driving in snowy weather in their vehicles, and let's say they're not properly equipped to do so. It's very easy for you to get in a car accident in that type of conditions, and I don't know why you'd want to risk that with a nice car like this. So that's probably like the first reason, is not being able to trust other drivers. Now, second reason would be for yourself, and that is, there's a lot of places in the country where they spray stuff on the roads to help with ice and stuff, and you don't want that stuff getting up under your car and corroding stuff. Like, it's just not good. So, this is a car, some people will argue like it's nothing special to Dodge Charger, but to a lot of people out there, it is something special, and you want to take care of that. So therefore, don't go driving it in really, really just gross conditions, and don't tear your car up. Cool, thanks, man. You too. The guy was looking at me and then looking at the GoPro and like, what? He had no idea what was going on. I'm making a reality TV show. Welcome to the Kardashians. So that right there should cover the update on the Atturo tires. If you can drive it in cold weather, and if you can drive it in snowy and ice weather. That right there pretty much sums everything up. And a lot of that's common sense. A lot of people, they could probably answer their own questions if they really sat there and really thought about it. But I guess, it's one of those confirmation things. You like hearing it from somebody else. So hopefully my confirmation agrees with your initial thoughts. And if you're living somewhere that does have a lot of snow or ice or whatever, and you drive your Scat Pack in it, let me know how that goes for you. And let me know in the comments what you do, differently, or what you do to your advantage. I like hearing stories. All right, guys, well, there you have it. Pretty simple video for today, but it's a question I get a lot about the whole cold weather topic, and I wanted to let you guys know about the previous video if you didn't get a chance to see it. So I'm gonna go inside and eat some Taco Bell now, probably edit this video, and play some Battlefield 1, because that game is great. So thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. Take it easy.